What do you call hood rats in Iraq?
Desert rats.
Yep. Well, get your IEDs and your IUDs ready, because here
we go.
This episode is brought to you by Aguila's Hidaway.
All of them. Get ready.
What up, y'all? Welcome back to the DUM Podcast. I am Don Dario.
And I'm Kev The Allstar. What up, y'all?
Oh, man, he's back.
Long time no see.
Missed you, brother.
What up,
Missed
man?
you, man. Everybody's wondering, like, oh, what happened to Kev? Oh, did you replace Kev? No.
Damn, like
How
that?
could I ever,
Like
brother?
that?
Never.
Like that? People
Never.
ask?
Yeah.
I felt like it, though.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll be seeing. I still like the posts on Instagram and everything. Everybody did. What was it? You had Kabari on,
Yeah,
crushed.
yeah.
You had Justin
Adam.
on, crushed. Adam on.
Adam
or
was-
no,
or
Justin was a
just
guest, right?
Adam and
well, still, I'm
Kabari.
holding grudges against all you motherfuckers. Nah, good shit though.
Yeah,
dog. It's
yeah,
just
no,
great to be
you're a
back, bro.
busy man, and we got your back, brother. Not
Definitely, man.
replacing you,
Definitely.
but we got awesome guests today,
Yes,
man.
we
do. One person I know from the open mic comes all the time. Gil Mahan, ladies and gentlemen, for Zach Perkins.
Hey.
And Zach started a podcast as well, so he brought his buddy. Another hand, please give it up for Grant Becker, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, all right, so y'all started the podcast. What's the name of the podcast?
It's the DesertRatz Podcast.
And that's your shirts.
Yeah.
With a
it's-
Z, not an S.
Yeah, with a Z. DesertRatz with a Z.
Yes, all
Do you know
right.
some dumbass out there going, how do you spell rats with a Z?
Yeah.
Rats.
Also, it's
Z-R-A.
desert is spelled with one S in case anyone is fucking confused.
It's not
Dessert.
dessert,
It's not dessert.
fuckers. That's
Yeah.
a good thing to add on
See,
there.
somebody's
People
probably
are
going,
gonna-
I thought it was spelled desert.
Well, it's funny because
With
like
a
when
Z,
we
they said
when we
with a Z.
upload episodes in the keywords, we also upload the versions of our podcast name that are misspelled. So even if you fucking misspell it, you can still find it.
That's what's
Yeah.
up.
Nice.
That's
Yeah.
good.
So we got you. We got
Yeah,
you.
That's smart.
dumbasses. Well, welcome,
Smart.
guys. Thank you for being here, man.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
I heard while I was setting up that somebody was.
Don't mind Kev. I got some big ass feet, y'all. Size 15, don't fuck with it.
I just thought I heard the water
Some
spill. I was
sick
like, I don't want to die.
conversations.
Custom mades.
I heard
Dope.
in conversation that you guys
That's
got complimented on your hair today.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, just a frequent occurrence.
It happens.
It happens all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's
You
hear the
for me.
story.
Yeah, what happened?
It wasn't my comment,
we were
right?
walking out of the 7-Eleven, and this guy just goes to us. You guys both got some great hair. I was like, "Damn, you're about to hype me up going
Fuck
on
yeah.
a video podcast." Like, all right,
Hell
we're all
yeah.
gonna see
Did he
it.
get a high five or a dap or anything, or just a thanks?
Nah, it was a gas station.
Chuck
I can't
the
really
deuces.
trust that.
No, yeah.
I feel you.
We
But
get-
y'all the desert rats.
We gave him
Right, get a
the
follow.
You know?
we gave him the classic like the thing that all white people do when you don't know how to like react to a situation. We just went,
Thank you, brother.
yeah, thanks,
Right on.
thanks, fella.
Right?
Yeah.
I would have like flicked my hair back a little bit. You know?
Well, dude, fucking
I
Grant,
don't want him to come home with me, man.
dude, fucking Grant. Like this happens a lot. Anytime he and I are walking around together, like in San Diego, we went to San Diego for my birthday, like in March, and on my birthday, we're walking down this town called Ocean Beach, and I walk by this homeless guy, and he's like, "Oh, dude, you got great fucking hair. I really like it." And then he turns and looks at Grant, and he just goes, "Oh, wait, never mind. You got better hair."
Damn! Cut you right down.
It's like, all right,
Lift
dude.
you up,
Yeah.
drop you down.
Yeah, I was like, I was gonna throw you a 5, but you know what? Fuck you, bud.
That's fucked up, man.
Oh man.
But I
that's
love
awesome.
Grant's hair, dude. It's fucking sick.
So
It's
when
the
how
girls.
long have you? How long has the podcast been out?
Dude,
We're 3 weeks away from a year.
Oh
year?
shit! Okay.
Yeah.
Well, hey, early
Fuck
congratulations.
yeah, congrats,
Thank you.
guys,
Right?
yeah.
That's we understand some trials and errors there.
And it's on audio.
so far it's audio only. It's on Spotify, SoundCloud, Apple Music,
Oh,
Apple
shoot.
Podcasts.
Apple Podcasts.
That's what's up.
Anywhere else? We have an RSS feed set up, so it sends
Nice.
it to pretty much anywhere a podcast can be hosted.
Nice, man.
Yeah.
Nice. That's what's up. What got you guys started in like what sparked the interest of we're gonna do a podcast?
Well, we both work together.
Here we go. People,
and,
we got something here.
I've been working at this job for only like 3 weeks now, talking to Zach every now and then. He
At
trained
the time,
me,
a year ago.
Okay. Yeah, I
Um,
got you. I'm tracking.
and he'd talk to me a couple times like, "Oh, you ever listen to podcasts? So podcasts are pretty cool, man. Like, you ever think about like just start a podcast or do anything podcast related?" And I just like, "Yeah, I don't know. Like, they're cool, I guess." And then like eventually like he's like, "Would you want to do like a podcast with me? Like, I know we don't know each other really, but like we could do a podcast
Hell
together."
yeah.
You want a podcast?
And the friendship was born.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I was
dude.
like, "Sure."
Okay.
We were 3 weeks into like
That's
knowing each
wild.
other at work, and I was
Right.
like, "Yeah, dude, you want to just do a pod together?"
That's wild.
Yeah.
Now the question is, what sparked you to ask that question? Was it the fellow reddish oranges hair?
No, it was.
What was it that you said this the dude right here?
It was just like, so I had started working at this job that we both work at. I think I was there for like a month and a half before Grant got there, and I had no one to talk to the entire time I worked there. So when Grant finally got there, I started talking to him, and I don't know, I felt like we hit it off
Yeah.
That's
right
what's up.
away, and we
That's
just
what's up.
immediately just started like being able to make jokes back and forth and got along great. And I was
Hell
just like,
yeah.
dude, I got nothing else going on in my life.
Yeah.
What about you? You
Yeah,
want to do a
same.
pod?
Fuck.
Yeah.
Man. Yeah.
Well,
That's
yo,
cool. We came together on a Zoom.
Fuck yeah.
Playing.
I was at JP's.
I know. I'm fucking around.
But when I met a man, it was like magic. No, because like
it was the hair.
no, there
It
was,
was the
there was somebody on the phone with him earlier while we were setting up, and it was another guy that he's known for a while.
Fuck.
And he was reminiscing about the time he first met him, and then he did Kev's voice, and I was like, "That sounds exactly like you, dude." Because that's it. I was like, "Oh yeah, I want to be that guy's friend right now."
You here for the comedy, man?
yeah.
Or what?
You here for the comedy? Yeah.
Shout out Solomon.
Yeah. You have a good story, Solomon. So you should come on the podcast, by the way, brother.
You're
I
welcome,
want to hear
man.
about this. Let me put this out here, guys. They just brought us food from, we do the podcast here at Aguila's Hidaway, the Lighthouse, which is on El Mirage and Indian School. There are my gang signs again. But they just opened the joint, which is the kitchen inside in between both bars. So there's actually 2 bars here, but there's some awesome food if you guys want some.
Oh, what do we got? What's the
That's
spread?
what's up. What's the yeah, exactly. Oh.
Oh,
Yo.
Oh.
There you go.
Crispy
So we got
french
some
fries.
fries. We got some jalapeno poppers, which I tried those last week, man. And then those long things are actually shrimp.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Fuck.
Yeah,
Hold up,
torpedo
let me
shrimp.
see
Those are
that.
bomb, yo. Yeah,
Damn.
hit them up.
This looks good as fuck. Because I'm looking out for my friend, my boy, and my
Yeah.
co-host. Is any of this stuff cooked in like peanut oil? He's
I
got a
don't know,
bad peanut
probably,
allergy.
bro. I would.
You know.
Do we have to get it out of here?
Nah, I'm chilling. I'm
Oh,
chilling.
okay.
No, yeah.
Just don't touch them.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's just yell over at the cook and find out.
Yeah, I'm sure it is.
Duh.
I would always think that anything fried, because in there they might throw stuff in there, so you never know.
Oh yeah, when
taking
I
one of
used
these.
to work at a kitchen, we'd jerk off into the fry. 'Cause it'd be the easiest cleanup ever.
Jesus Christ.
And then you'd get those little like fried creations you'd give to your coworkers.
Oh God.
What, deep fried aborted children
Yeah.
jerking off
Deep fried
into?
swimmers.
Man, I
Those
had
some dark ass dead babies.
Oh,
Fuck, that's super good, dude. The shrimp.
right? It's
Fuck yeah.
delicious, bro.
Fire?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
super good.
Yeah. Shout out to the joint, man. Come check it out.
Shout
it's
out
delicious.
to the cook for bringing it
Yeah.
out, man.
Chef is awesome.
Hand
He's-
delivered. Shout out to the
Chef, thank you.
There he is.
Gave you a shout out to the joint.
Is it cooked in peanut oil?
All right.
Okay, fair enough. Thank you, sir.
It's super good.
All right.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
We're recording, so if
Thank you.
anything happens, this is gonna be amazing,
Our
bro.
lawyers will be contacting you.
Yeah, this is like.
Well, I mean, if he dies, then
Right.
But we just
I'll be
heard.
able to use that to boost the podcast
exactly.
even more.
This is like Jackass.
Well,
is
the
what
man
I'm saying
legitimately
right now.
said, "There's nothing." Really. It's like, damn, your brother can't even get a peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
I look out for Grant at work whenever people bring in food. Because we have like a bunch of people we work with that like to bake and just bring it in and be like, I made everybody cookies.
Dude, it just did that. Yeah.
I saved you one time, dude.
Oh.
Yeah, someone brought in some peanut butter snickerdoodles, and I took a bite, and I was like, I gotta warn, he'll die.
Fucking
Bro, that
yeah,
sucks.
shit's serious. It's serious, man.
Yeah.
So no fucking peanut butter.
No,
that
nothing,
I feel
bro.
bad, bro.
But see, he
This
probably doesn't feel
peanut
bad
butter
because
is-
you're not missing it, right? I mean, honestly, Grant, how many times in your life, because I'm sure you've made the mistake and had peanut butter or peanuts somewhere.
Yeah.
What's it like, man? I want to.
What happens?
Oh,
what was,
man.
Yeah. What's the first and what's the worst
The first
experience
encounter,
that you've? Yeah.
I was like 5 or something, and I had like just like I think some sort of like peanuts or something. Maybe someone cooked in it, and I just started getting like a rash. And my parents were like, "What the fuck's going on with him?"
What?
Like,
That's scary
Let's
as
go-
fuck.
let's
As a
go
parent,
check.
that's legit
And what's the
scary.
worst?
your kid
Like, and
just
you don't
starts
know where the
fucking
fuck it came from.
randomly shit
You know what I
happening,
mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that would be frantic
the-
as a parent.
It's the worst.
Oh yeah, I think he's broken. I'd return him.
So
I
just throw 'em
tried.
in the
You
deep
can't.
fryer.
Yeah.
Don't worry, your brothers are there. You got family members waiting. It's a family reunion, son.
Yeah, say hi to the kids for me.
A disclaimer: we do not support throwing
Baby
babies
frying?
in-
Yeah, throwing kids into deep fryers.
Yeah, we have to disclaim everything now.
That's good. That's smart. That's safe. That's smart. So is wearing a condom.
So what was the worst?
The worst, this is probably like 5 years back or so. I was at a Mexican restaurant for a friend's birthday. I was getting fucked up drinking margaritas.
Yeah, bro.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
How you do
And
That's how you
my
start.
buddy's like, you got to try the fried ice cream. And I'm like, all right, like, get me one of them.
Uh-oh.
And didn't even look at the menu or anything. But the menu is like all in Spanish. This is like a true
Nuez.
Mexican
You got
place.
your Nuez ice cream, yeah.
And that stuff comes out, I murder the whole thing. And afterwards, I'm like, damn, my mouth like feels all spicy, like prickly. Like I didn't eat anything hot. Why does it feel like it's like burning?
Yeah, ice cream.
Dude,
Yeah.
what the fuck
That
kind
would
of
be a
sensation?
trip.
But
Yeah.
I,
You're like, it's Mexican, so maybe.
Yeah, so I just went home. Like we went back to our buddy's place, and people are starting to be like, "Oh man, you don't look too good." And I was like, "Dude, shut the fuck up! Like I'm fine right now. I'm just
Because
like."
you're thinking the alcohol, maybe.
Yeah, I'm
right?
just like I'm just crossed right now. Like
You're
there's
all hitched,
nothing.
like Hitch was all inflated.
And they're like, nah, dude, your face is looking like pretty like swollen. And I was like,
Yeah.
dude, fuck off. And then like eventually I went to the bathroom and I'm washing my hands. I look in the mirror and I'm like, holy fuck. Yeah. They were right. They weren't fucking with me.
Dude,
Like
okay,
Hitch.
that's what you're saying, like,
Like
Hitch. I was
Hitch.
like, why did you say that? And
I
was
love
like, have you
the-
seen the movie Hitch? Yeah,
I love
that's
the
why.
mental image of Grant's friend looking at Grant as like the fucking elephant man,
As
and
it's
you're like,
happening.
bro, I think you're fucked up, and he's like, no, fuck you, dude.
Right?
Go
He's like,
fuck
I'm
yourself.
Fucking straight, dude.
Asshole.
Fucking bitch. You're fucked up.
Your feet stink.
I'm gonna fucking start a
Yeah,
podcast called DesertRatz, bitch.
I'm fine. You don't need to worry about it.
Did your
Fucking tongue all
throat swell
swollen.
up or anything?
Like, what was the?
Once I started to like notice that, I was like, oh yeah, it is kind of hard to breathe. But I kept thinking like, oh, maybe I'm just really fucked up. So that was like kind of weird having like
You're
an
just seeing
allergic
shit or
reaction
what?
while being like drunk.
Oh
I
god.
was like, oh, well, like what? I'm fine. I really am fine.
Did you go to the hospital?
I went to the hospital and they like hit me with some like
Adrenaline?
epinephrine and adrenaline. Yeah, they're like,
Damn.
maybe
Isn't that
next
the
time
best?
like come a little sooner.
Yeah.
That's what my girlfriend says too.
That's-
but,
Oh, hey.
yeah.
She says that. Come sooner.
Oh.
Fuck. Most of
Well,
us don't
that's
get
a
to hear
good,
that.
that's a good thing.
He's
yeah.
like, yeah, sooner than 2 minutes is rough.
Sooner than never.
Pow.
Oh
shit.
that adrenaline's the bomb, isn't it?
Oh yeah, I'm like, I don't need these
Oh.
fucking cables. I don't need this fucking
yeah.
IV.
Fucking that adrenaline's
I'm
fucking
fine.
sick.
Starts yelling
dude.
out, give me some fucking peanut butter now. I'll crush that shit.
Bro, I've heard of like taking meth to get high and like taking like, you know, smoking weed to get high. I've never heard of someone being like, bro,
Nah.
my way to get fucked up is take adrenaline.
Bro.
Fucking just
That's
straight main
crazy.
vein in that
Bro,
shit.
and it makes you feel like the comic books, like when they
For
give
real?
you the. You're,
God, guess where I'm going.
I think you took PCP, dude. I think that's what you took.
Can you get that shit from the streets or
It
what?
was in
People
El
out there
Paso.
selling, people selling fucking adrenaline on the street yet?
No, but the come down sucks because you just crash, dude. Just
Like hard?
Oh, I bet you feel like Superman getting hit with kryptonite. Like I bet
Can't
you
do
feel
anything.
mortal again. Yeah.
It's like meth.
Yeah.
Sleep for days.
So, are you guys gonna do anything special for the 1 year? Is there gonna be like a episode, special episode?
So we've been telling people for like the last 9 weeks.
Yeah.
That the 1 year is coming up, and recently we've implemented like calling into the podcast. So we've been telling people, like, hey, start sending us, because we have an email as well, like to start sending us emails about like just anything, so we can have like some fan interaction. Talk about whatever you guys want to talk about for the 1 year. If it's like a favorite bit that you have or like a favorite moment, we can like react to it. If you want to call in, like stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, I don't know. What do you think? Like, I just want the 1 year to really just be like being able to talk to the people that listen. Yeah.
Connect to the audience.
We got a couple like characters that we've came up with on bits on other episodes.
Yeah.
So we're gonna make we've been designing like AI voices for these characters, and we're gonna like bring them on as guests in this episode.
Are your
and
characters
talk to
like
them.
known voices that other people will recognize, or are they just straight you guys created them?
Pretty like they've been like morphed. Like we've got Japanese Dr. Phil.
Nice.
Yeah. Just literally just stems from
or hear it.
it literally just stems from the just how funny it would be if like Japan had Dr. Phil's show and it's
What
just
would
a
they
Japanese
call
guy with the same haircut. Well, I think they would just call it Japanese Dr. Phil. But because people go onto that show with the wildest, like the Cash Me Outside girl.
Yeah, right.
Imagine just a Japanese father
Young little fucking trouble
reacting to that instead of Dr. Phil.
Right.
Just how stern he would be.
Fucking ass. Just fucking whooped her right
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
Like hardcore.
Yeah, I
Fuck.
would love that. He'd hit her
Catch
with
you
a
outside, bitch. We do this right now.
yeah. He'd pull out a fucking samurai sword. He's like, "I will catch you
Off
outside."
with your head, just
Yeah. What's the
done. Say less.
fucking the other bit?
Oh, we also have the Mexican meteorite man.
Yeah.
Coming up on the new year, we made predictions, and my prediction ended up being that a Mexican man is going to get hit by a meteorite sometime in 2023.
Oh man,
Dude,
where's
sorry.
I got
Sorry.
Sit over there, bro.
There you
Sit
go.
further away.
And so
knocked on
far,
wood.
3 times this year, Grant's almost got his prediction to come true. It's crazy. What was it, like a month
Don's
after that? There was
Universe
yeah.
dude, like a month after Grant made that prediction on the New Year's episode, there was a meteorite reported that like
Closest one to strike Earth.
closest one.
Inbound.
Yeah, and it was like the size. It was like a small one too,
Yeah.
like large enough that it could hit just a person.
Oh shit. Yeah,
Yeah.
enough to.
Yeah, and
take
it was
him out.
where was it, like towards like South America or something like that? Like he fucking came this close
No shit.
to predicting
Dude,
cosmic
now,
stuff.
It's got to be in the hair. I blamed everything to my hair, like, because if you had short hair, when was it that you made this? Your hair was long, right? Is what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
it
See?
was long.
That's
Yeah,
why.
he's always.
Well,
It's
you
always.
get predictions if you have long hair.
Fuck
It's like
yeah, you're more
antennas.
connected. It's antennas,
I
bro.
was,
It's
I was
just
just
smart at
longer.
one point though.
Yeah, but you
And then I
wasn't
was
as
like,
smart then,
I need
were
to go to
you?
the mullet. Yeah.
Right. You wasn't as smart then, though, right? Yeah.
No, I was
You know,
too
that's why
goofy.
they shave your fucking hair in the military, bro. They don't want you to fucking think it all.
Yeah,
They're like,
dude.
shave it off.
It's like
That's why women are probably so smart. They just keep their hair everywhere they go.
dude. It's like Avatar, dude.
I don't fucking know.
It's like an Avatar.
Thank
the
you.
longer your hair, you can connect it with other
Connected
things,
to
right?
the mother
Yeah.
plant or whatever.
or at least that's what I do with my hair. Like I'll run up on a deer and I'll like try to shove it.
Fuck yeah,
I'll be like, hey, fucking.
Bro, I've seen some freaky shit on adult videos, right? I've seen toes bitten jammed, but I've never seen anybody like legit like, fuck me with your hair.
Dude, hey, weird.
We
sometimes-
might be on to
Once
something.
you get to this level, it
we might
happens,
be
trust
on
me.
to something.
Dude, sometimes I'll go down some
Don's
rabbit
over there with
holes.
his beard just.
I'm just laughing at the deer part. That's awesome.
Dude, sometimes I go down like rabbit holes on Pornhub. Like I'll go there initially to do a deed, and then
A deep.
a deed.
I like that.
Research purposes.
Classy. You're a
Yeah,
gentleman.
classy.
Studying.
I make sure to turn the photo of my girlfriend away. I'm like,
Free
this is
education.
private. Yeah, but I'll go there and I'll just like, a thought will pop into my head of like, have they made a porn of this? And so I'll look it up. Wildest one.
Boom.
Yeah, wildest one
It
I've
always
seen.
comes up.
Remember fidget spinners?
Yeah.
Back when those were super popular?
Yeah.
There was a fidget spinner porn that I watched one time where this dude had a fidget spinner that was a butt plug and he like put it in the chick's ass. and then he spun it and then started fucking her, and he just kept spinning it the entire time.
That's
Fucking
dope.
A.
What is this called?
I'd like to research that.
Yeah. But my favorite part was it was also it crossed over with another group of vaping porn.
Jeez.
And so he like spun the fidget spinner, and then he took a rip off like a fucking just cloud blower 3000 of a vape and blew it into the spinning fidget spinner and made like a vortex of like smoke around her ass.
I'm trying to see one on New Year's, man. That little fucking kazoo with the little strings. And the
Dude, hell yeah.
That's
okay,
awesome.
now my mind's going other place. I'm gonna stop.
Yeah.
Next subject.
Did you try the poppers yet?
Not yet, but I will.
Yeah.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but this is your first podcast that you've been on besides your own.
Yeah.
Guests.
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
It's our first time being guests.
That's what's up.
Sweet, man.
That's
That's
what's up.
awesome.
Yeah.
That's an
Pop
honor
the
right there.
cherry, yeah.
So
Damn.
sorry if we do anything that like we're so used to doing whatever the fuck we want on our podcast.
Mm-hmm.
So like if I'm chewing too loud into the microphone, just let me know.
Hey, it's ASMR or whatever they call it
Oh,
now. People
God.
like somebody's jacking off somewhere to it, so
I like the thought of that.
it's
How are
fine.
you?
Massaging the mic.
Probably me
You
when
wanna-
I'm editing this. Yes.
You want to help him come?
Keep going.
Fuck
Keep
no.
You got this, champ.
He'll just tell you put it in the deep fryer.
Yeah. No. So like my mind goes like it's very visual. So like if we're talking, I'm visualizing editing this, and I'm visualizing putting in, you know, little YouTube things that pop up and the and the deer and the fucking Japanese Mexican guy.
Ooh, Japanese Mexican
no,
guy.
No, the
That's a whole
Japanese,
different character.
Japanese
Dude, sushi
Dr. Phil,
tacos?
sorry.
The
So I just-
Mexican
Seaweed wrap burritos? That would be fucking sick. Oh my god.
egg rolls full of beans.
Dude, rice, beans and sticky rice.
Just red beans and
Yes.
rice, dog. My black ass know that.
That's Cajun, yeah. Cajun style. So how is it like asking people to be on the podcast? Is it cool? Is it like just people ignore you? Have you gotten stood up?
Is it welcomed?
Zach has had more success than me. I've asked a couple people, and there's some people that are just like, yeah, I want to. That'd be awesome. And then like I follow up, and they're like, yeah, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, it's like you're talking
No
to a
dates.
robot. Did you
Yeah.
get
Yeah.
hacked? What happened?
Nothing set in stone.
Or like
Are you
I
a
try
real
and,
person?
like, okay, we record every Monday. Just like let me know what works. All right, I will.
And then nothing. I know.
All right.
Yeah.
we feel that.
But I mean, like
feel that.
we have some success. Like I got to give Grant credit where credit's due. Like for me, getting guests, most time I just ask like a comedian,
Okay.
and they always fucking
right.
say yes.
We're fucking
Okay.
Yeah.
self-absorbed
You-
motherfuckers.
But like Grant like got us our first like I would say I don't want to discount any of the other guests we have,
Like a real person.
but like first like legit like promoting like an actual business, like you know like a really like legitimate guest I would say. The marketing guy for Roasted Origins Coffee, which is like not some world famous business, but it's still
Starting.
a business. Yeah.
It's gonna be
It's
Yeah.
a good coffee spot.
Oh, dude, it's
Shout out to what's
roasted
Roasted
origins.
the
Yeah,
y'all
Roasted
cameras right
Origins.
there.
Yeah.
Shout out.
Shout out,
There you
Evan.
go.
How's it going?
Take a cold brew. I'll take a cold brew right about now.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, it was so we get guests. I don't know. Anytime I ask people, I'm always like embarrassed because I think they're just gonna be like, "Oh, yeah,
Just
you want
say
me to
no.
fucking go on your little podcast?"
Yeah.
But it always surprises me. People are stoked.
Yeah.
They love
What's
it.
up?
They
Yeah.
light up.
Good time.
Yeah, I get that a lot. It seems to be like this little nice way of rejecting you, but
Yeah.
like still like follow me and like, hey, I'm cool, you know?
Yeah.
So yeah, I get it a lot too. There's so many that are coming into mind as I'm talking about it. It's
Right,
like,
right. Flashbacks.
Yeah, I
I'd
wish
just
you would
rather
come
have
on.
a no,
Yeah,
or I
just-
can't.
Just a hard no.
Don't
Yeah.
want.
Yeah,
to.
or don't want to.
Yeah.
Not
Yeah.
interested.
Hey,
I'm
so
fine with that.
future reference for the next time someone asks you to be on their podcast, just say no.
Yeah, just
Just
say
say
no.
no.
Don't
Just say
bullshit me.
Podcast.
Nancy Reagan, them dude.
Say
Just say
no. This person, that person, this person. I'm gonna start naming them. No.
They're like, I grew up in the DARE program. It's really hard just to say no. I'd rather dabble just a little
just a
bit.
little bit.
Dude, hey, I grew up in the DARE program and fucking
Smoke it.
Shit worked.
Yeah. Oh, super
Yeah,
worked.
super worked.
Oh, if I can clown on my girlfriend real quick.
I've always wondered, like, if that kid said yes, you know, like the yes program, the dare to say yes program.
To every drug?
Yeah, what would that have? What would the outcome? You know what I'm saying? Maybe we could start a movie like that.
I think
a cartoon or animation
We
series.
probably have the Chinese Dr. Phil or whatever.
The Japanese Dr.
What
Phil.
are your thoughts on that though?
What if I think like if honestly if they had started like letting kids know, not just be like, yeah, say yes to every drug, but if they just gave them the real answer of like, you know, yeah, weed will make you hungry and more creative, but also make you lazy if you smoke too much of it.
Okay.
Coke will ruin your fucking life if you do it too much, but also like if you want to master the stock market, like it would have just like there would be no
It's
myth.
pro and con.
Yeah, there would be no myth around drugs for children growing up.
Right. The curiosity.
Yeah,
would
there'd be
have
no
gone.
curiosity. Yeah,
Thank you.
just
I love
dispel
it.
all of it. What
Well
about you,
said.
Grant?
What about
I
you,
mean,
Grant?
yeah, they tell kids like they like drugs are all bad. These are all the bad things about them. But it's like, okay, but people are doing them for some reason.
Thank you.
So like, you
Thank
gotta
you.
tell them like the good things about them.
That's what I'm saying. Like, do realize that people sell their babies for this shit, right?
Yeah.
They will leave families behind.
Yeah.
That's how good. They choose it over sex. Like, something's got to be there.
whoa.
Hey, whoa, what? It's real. People
True.
sell everything they work so hard for to get just a taste.
Oh yeah.
Like, it's got to be
Just to
something in
feel
there.
something.
Yeah.
I'm just,
Yeah. I agree.
But also, I think it's that reverse thing. Like, when you're automatically told no, sometimes, like, hard-head kids,
Yeah.
like, the first thing you're going to do is, like,
All
oh,
right.
shit, well, I'm going to go do that because
Oh,
I'm going
yeah.
to rebel.
Yeah.
Right? But if you're like, oh, you can do that, you don't care, you don't pay attention, like, nah, I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
It doesn't piss my parents off.
Yeah. I mean, how many kids? I can't think of a single child that like hasn't ever gone like their mom's been like, take out the trash, and you go like, okay, fuck you, bitch. Like I'll do that when I feel like it. You know, like every kid goes through that phase.
Facts.
So of course, if you tell them don't do drugs and they're in that phase, they're gonna be like, you know what? Actually, I'm gonna fucking do all of
I'm
them.
going to do all of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In your
Really
home.
true.
And I'm going to steal money from your purse. But, of course, I'm going to blame my little brother.
Dude, nowadays it's more dangerous because like you
Fuck.
don't even need to pay cash for. You can actually use card to like buy drugs, so you could just frame your mom for like a meth deal.
Everything. Right.
Have it delivered, Grubhub or whatever.
Oh, you mean to tell me that your 10-year-old took your card to buy weed? Okay. It's like, no, I'm being serious. Don't arrest me, please.
Parents are blaming their kids now. No, they stole my car.
Yeah, man, I'm trying to use the reverse psychology on my son right now because it's just, I already know from like how you say, it's just every kid rebels, right? It's the no thing because you tell them no, that's how they learn their first things not to do, but they get tired of it so fast. So it's like, you know what, bro? I've told you what this is going to do to you. I've explained why I'm telling you these things because I love you and I care about you.
Yeah.
But like, if you just want to do it because I'm telling you not to do it, whatever, man. You do what you want. All right. Just don't come to me when you start crying. That's all I want. Leave me alone so I can do coke over here.
Fuck.
Just kidding. Message? No. I leave little gems for my kids. So what? So the 100th episode, just more connected, trying to
The 1
do
year?
more things.
The 1 year, yeah. It'll be the
Sorry.
52nd.
The
So we
1
do
year.
it. We do one
Kinda
episode a
lost
week.
Everybody with that one. I was
Sorry.
like, the 100th. Did
Oh,
I
no
miss?
worries.
Did I fucking miss something? I was in my head, man. I was like, fuck. I was sitting right here. I was even
How
paying
many-
attention. Shit.
How many episodes do you have right now?
We just put out 48. Yeah.
Nice.
Fuck yeah.
Nice,
That's
man.
awesome. You guys are
So the one year.
putting out shit. Yeah. So the 1 year, just more connection to the audience.
Yeah.
When these aren't the merch, right? So are you guys gonna do merch? Are you guys gonna do Patreon? Like, are you guys gonna try to make
You ever gonna go
it
video?
monetize or anything?
Yeah.
We're trying to slide it in slowly. We want like a lot of audience interaction, and we've been trying to promote that by like we once did like first person to email into the podcast. We made a custom button that said DesertRatz,
Oh,
and
nice.
so now
What-
we're getting a lot of people to call in. So
It's
I think it'd be cool to
It's
do
got a little bit
t-shirt.
more than DesertRatz on it.
yeah.
Yeah. in the theme that we follow with all of our thumbnails for all of our episodes are generated through AI. just because we find it funny. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like it's just fun to do.
Yeah.
We made the button an AI generated image of a rat with an AK-47, and then he's standing in front of the New York skyline with the Twin Towers.
Okay. Okay.
And then it says DesertRatz in the Walmart font.
Okay. That's wild. That's fucking wicked, man. He's clearly laying in the prone position, or is he standing up?
He's standing up.
Fuck,
He's
okay.
straight up. Yeah, he's like trying to intimidate.
That'd be
Yeah.
fucking wicked if you could mount the fucking, like he's on a fucking tripod, right? My boy's here is a fellow veteran, so he knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
But you mount it, you know, like his tail is fucking wrapped up and fucking fully, you know, he's just weaponized as this fucking little rat ready to go to war.
Oh yeah, dude. He's ready to.
He's got a full 50 cal mounted.
He's ready to fucking teach some countries about freedom.
Fucking A.
He's ready to.
Or the lack thereof.
Yeah, he's ready to teach people in different parts of the world why America doesn't have free health care.
Fucking A. Boom!
Dude.
Well, it's included in your tax bracket. Yeah, fucking right.
They're gonna drop a fucking J dam on a village, and it's gonna clear out. You know, it would be the equivalent of paying the hospital bills for like 40 people
For life.
Yeah,
For life.
Just
Mind
for
you.
a bomb.
Just one thing takes it all out.
Oh, shit.
I see a theme here with your merch here, though, man.
We don't have any merch yet.
I
Not
know,
yet.
but
He's going there.
I'm trying to say the theme is custom. I think you should custom all your merch. It's nobody gets the same shit,
Holy fuck!
right?
What if we get world famous?
Just put it out like one thing after another.
Well, we got
like
sweatshops.
as
We do.
as long as it's done.
Yeah. We here at DesertRatz are proud promoters of exporting your labor to China for pennies on the dollar.
Or Mexico. Hey,
We'll
don't
start
leave
a
us
food
out.
company called Sweatshop.
We like to work too.
Well, we gotta watch out for a meteorite hitting the clothing.
Yeah,
There
we
you
could
go, watch
lose an employee.
Watch out for the Dawn meteorite.
Well, the meteorite's gonna hit me tonight. So
Wear a hard hat, please.
you're
Yeah,
out
wear a hard
anyways.
hat. We tell all of our listeners, if you're
Wear
Mexican,
no
wear a hard
fucking
hat.
hard hat. You wear a fucking sombrero.
People are gonna think I'm on fucking crack tonight. I'm just gonna be like dodging it as I'm outside.
I know you're gonna see a shooting star and cry.
The
gonna go
Telemundo television fucking satellite goes down.
Take me. Fuck yeah, dude. I do see. I like that idea of custom merch. I think you guys totally should go with that.
But yeah, we do have a plan for Patreon and doing video eventually.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, like what Grant was saying, we want to build we really want to make sure we have like a lot of audience interaction before we start doing video, because the video is going to be on like Patreon. So the audio version will always be free, but like the video version, because it requires so much more work and money involved.
Right.
Yeah.
You got your mission statement from porno, huh?
Oh yeah.
Right, because like you can hear from outside of the room, but it's much better if you inside the room.
Exactly.
You know, you gotta pay to watch.
Yeah. Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
you can walk by the studio and you'd be like, damn, listen to that. It's not the same,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah.
This is why we're
the
dumb, because
same.
we just give it away for free.
Lesson learned.
Yeah, lesson learned. So this is the last season you guys are getting it
They
for
did
free.
their
Yeah,
recon.
we're
This is
learning.
their
We're learning. Grant, you haven't done stand-up comedy yet? Are you
Haven't
thinking
Oh,
done
we
about
got
it?
somebody that's not a stand-up comic?
Nope.
Nope.
Oh, shit,
I'm
Grant.
just a
What's
human.
happening?
Yeah, he's just naturally funny.
No open mics, no nothing. Just
Nah.
straight to podcast after
Just straight to
3
the
weeks of fucking work with
Hey,
this fucking guy.
I was lonely. I needed someone to talk to.
Well, dude, tell him about what our setup used to be.
Oh yeah, we used to record at my apartment's study lounge, with a wide open window, so anyone walking through the apartment complex would
Could just shout.
look at us.
Yep.
And we had a gaming microphone on the table, and the table was too thick to mount the mic stand to it, so it was just mounted to a skateboard,
Fuck
and we were
Hell
both
yeah.
crouched with about 1 foot of space between us, just looking right
On
at
one
each
mic?
other.
Sharing
y'all-
one mic.
Did y'all
Sharing breath.
Did y'all get a photo of this thing? If not, please recreate it,
well,
because y'all
nobody
gonna want it later.
We'll have to
That's what
recreate
I'm
it.
saying.
Yeah.
Because you know what I'm saying? Like I don't know about you,
Oh,
Dom,
I
but
got
I
the
love going
image.
back and
Yeah.
watching like these
I-
old school.
I started
dumb
thinking of
podcast ones,
IBM.
like-
Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
I went,
right.
I went
No,
old
for
school.
real, it's the same thing because it's your first. Again,
Yeah.
back with the first.
True.
You only get one, like where you started from, man. That's That's
No,
real.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
and
it's fun
so-
to go back to like the first episode that we did and listen to it because it's like, oh, these
horrible.
motherfuckers
Shit
don't
show.
know how to talk to each other at all. I don't know anything about Zach, and I'm like, oh, how's it going?
Oh yeah, dude.
Oh fuck, that's great.
It was all like the growing period of going like, oh man, do you remember when this thing happened? And I would try to make a joke about it, and Graham would be like, no, I've never seen that or heard of
Are
that in
y'all
my
around the
life.
same age, or what's the gap?
I'm 26.
That will
I'm
never
23.
change, bro. It's
Okay.
still-
Yeah,
That's
it's
not
around the
much.
same.
5
age.
years, but
You're
sometimes
right.
it feels like 50.
Well, yeah, because he likes to clown on me because, like, early on I told him, I'm like, oh, yeah, I only use Pandora to listen to music. And he was like, who the fuck uses Pandora?
Fucking A, for real.
Yeah.
Like, even I was like, what?
Or like Grant was the one that convinced me to go from wired headphones to Bluetooth ones. I had still been until like a couple months ago. I was still using wired
You
headphones.
got a fucking Walkman in that fanny pack.
I'm
Yeah,
afraid
dude.
someone might hack me.
Right here. See,
that's
I'm
the
telling you,
military.
same thing here. We were just,
I'm with you, bro.
we were just talking about.
I'm
a
right there
bank-
with you. Like,
We were
fuck
talking
me.
about a bank account.
Hold on,
earlier,
hold.
And then Kev's like, nah, they're not doing anything.
Fuck a bank
nah,
account.
Nobody's touching anything. I'm like, well, calm down. Nah.
This is literally like 45 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Okay, hold up. I gotta put a pause right there. Zach, did you just pull a fucking gummy out of your fucking fanny pack, man?
Oh,
Like all
yeah.
incognito and shit.
Yeah,
Didn't
dude.
even offer nobody.
You want one?
Is it just a regular ass gummy, or is it like the
It's a sour gummy
spiced
worm.
up ones?
It's a regular one.
No marijuana
It's sour.
THC shit.
It's just
Okay,
a
cool.
straight regular one. You
I
want one,
gotta
Dom?
ask because
He don't do marijuana.
I almost
marijuana.
got that shit.
Oh, you
at
don't
a
smoke
show.
weed?
No, man,
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
cool.
don't get
you know,
him. No,
fucking
no.
was
if, it
at
had
a
weed, if it had weed, yes. But
I was at a show at a DAV, or a VFW actually. At a VFW, got done. All the comics were just bullshitting afterwards, like,
Yeah.
hey, where'd you serve? Because it's a whole vet lineup too. And dude, fuck, the gummies, like, he cracked this bag open. It smelled good as hell. He's like, want one? I was like, hell yeah. And then everybody was like swarmed around. I was like, damn, you handing these out like it's crack or something. And it was like, oh, it's a good gummy. They from Cali too. And I was like, yeah, nah, no. Like,
do
nah, man.
Have you ever
I
smoked
have
weed?
some history, man.
Okay, I was gonna say because if you just took a gummy straight to the dome, having never smoked before or any THC,
I'm never
My
having
God.
gummies again.
Why am I
I must be
floating?
allergic.
yeah.
is there peanuts in this gummy by chance?
Is my face swelling up? Because it feels like
I feel
it.
fucking great.
But the fucking Lifesavers gummy. Here's my little commercial for
Lifesavers
you.
regularly
Are the
are good.
best, bro. Have you opened that bag?
Speaking of regular gummies, Lifesavers, okay.
I can
didn't
stick
know.
my
Look
face
at
in
my
it.
oh my god!
Is that what?
Oh my god!
Dude, on deck.
Come on, you're talking about it.
Regular candy.
Oh, look at
I'm
these.
I got ask like regular candy.
Lifesavers
I'm like that
gummies.
little kid, because like drugs and pills all look the same now. You're like, is it aspirin or is it fucking heroin? I don't fucking know.
Lifesavers gummies.
Come on,
Stick them in your
Grant.
mouth.
Come on, Grant.
Stick him in your mouth. Are you sponsored by Lifesaver?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
There it was, right there. Just did
Dude,
it.
he asked
Thank you,
and
sir.
shall receive. What the fuck was that? That was wicked.
Ah, bro, will you open up the bag like?
You know what that was? That's what happens when you're a Mexican meteorologist. You can
just
tell the
comes-
weather.
Oh shit!
Out of
You know what's
Die-
coming.
I'm gonna die tonight. And you can hear it. Look, it's the ASMR thing again.
Oh, dude,
You're close. You're close.
yeah,
Keep
we got
going.
person number 2 ready to bust.
Get that deep fryer ready.
Dude, hey, you'll like this.
Yo.
That's gonna be the name of this
You
episode.
see that, babe?
Ready to bust.
Ready to.
That's my shit.
Ready to bust?
I do that shit. Oh, God. That's,
I love that
I
noise.
really like you if I walk up and fucking do that shit.
Dude, it's
Like, what up?
it's fun to do that at inappropriate times. Like,
Oh, bro.
Funeral?
yeah, oh yeah, funeral. Like when you're
church.
bending over to like look at the body in the casket, and you just when no one's looking. Oh, I think some gas let out of grandma,
Yeah.
dude.
Oh,
Fuck,
man, you
man.
just let me down, bro. I thought you meant because I did it to my boy while he was in his coffin. I said, don't worry, he used to like this shit.
No, I gave my boy one last hand job before he went out.
Fuck,
yeah,
you
I
a
was,
real one.
yeah, I was, yeah.
You a real one.
I
I
was
thought
like,
you were
man,
gonna
you
say
got
you flipped him over
What
and
came
did it
out?
to
That's
his
the
real
question.
butt.
Did he finish them off?
his soul.
He was already finished.
He was still alive. I killed him that way. I was like, you're gonna come and go at the same time, bro.
Nice.
No,
That's good
I've only given myself hand jobs.
So Zach, how long have you been doing comedy now?
I thought you was gonna ask him how long you've been doing hand jobs.
Comedy just shy of 2 years. Hand jobs, 26 minus 11 was. Yeah.
So just shy of 2 years. Nice. Did you start here or?
No, I started back when the last few years I was in the Army. I was stationed in like Virginia, D.C. area.
Yeah.
So that's where I started out. It was like fucking. I can't remember how many months before I got out of the Army, but I think maybe 6-7 months. I was drunk at a bar, and I saw like a flyer for an open mic that was happening like that night, and I just went, I've always wanted to do this.
Hell
Nice.
Fuck it.
And how did you prepare? Did you freestyle it? What happened?
So I prepared, like I wrote some stuff down, and it was, I just so happened that like that particular day, my job in the Army, I was combat camera. I took photos for like the military and shit,
fuck,
video.
So you really been doing the camera thing?
Oh yeah.
I mean, okay, I'll come back to that. Go
Yeah.
ahead.
So I had just gotten off of a shoot. Where was it? I can't remember where in DC, but it was somewhere in DC. So I wasn't in like uniform. I was in like a business like dress.
Mm-hmm.
So I rolled up to this open mic drunk as fuck in like a fucking suit. Like they thought I was trying to be like John Mulaney or some shit. Yeah.
Jason.
And I did a bunch of jokes about like being Mormon but drinking. I don't know. I remember like a couple people laughing.
Right.
But I got off stage and I was like, I killed it. I was like, I crushed
Hey,
it.
dude, and you did. If you get one laughter, especially at open mic your first time, that laugh is
You crushed.
it's your hook, man. It's like fuck. I fucking did that.
Yeah, it made me
I
like
fucking did it.
for the longest time before ever doing comedy, I had always heard famous comedians go like, "Oh, it's like a drug. You just don't get it, dude. It's like a drug." And I always thought that was stupid. And then the first time I got off stage, I was like, "I get it. Like, holy fuck, it is like a drug. Holy fuck." Like,
It's
Yeah,
wild, man.
the other day I was kind of explaining it. It's like you're always looking for your thing, right? Like people have their thing, like, and I never thought this was my thing. I did it for other purposes, for like professional development. But then, yeah, when now you're in it, now it's like, well, why can't I stop? Why is it just easy? Why is this? Why am I just drawn to this? Nothing else. I edit and I fucking hate it now. Sorry, but I thought it was that at one point, but it's not. But it's just making people laugh, getting up on stage. It's just performing and being a payaso or a clown. I was doing it up here on stage on Thursday. Nobody was here. It was just by myself, just dancing. It was just fun. But I don't know, man. What made you want to start it? I know you said it was just like a flyer, but like, did you just fuck it to see if I have the balls or what?
no. So like my entire life, I just was always drawn to stand-up comedy. I can remember being like a little kid and just like telling my mom like, I want to be a stand-up comic when I grow up. But I would also tell her like, I want to be a filmmaker when I grow. So those two have gone kind of in tandem with me my entire life. But it was easier to gravitate towards filmmaking and photography first, because like I've always had just like everybody else, a fear of public speaking. And then that particular night, I was like, you know what? I've always wanted to do this. I'm too drunk to be afraid of talking to people right now.
Right.
I'm just gonna do it.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. So
So the better question would be,
go.
because that makes sense. What made you relapse? What made you come back for round two?
Dude, literally,
You know
like,
what I'm saying? Like, because okay, you did it once, but
literally,
you're
like
doing it now.
getting off stage the first time, and that whole classic expression of like, it just feels electric. Like, I was like, holy fuck, dude! I feel like someone injected fucking lightning in my veins.
Yeah.
Like, this is crazy.
That's
dope,
adrenaline.
Yeah,
bro.
so
The adrenaline,
maybe
exactly.
honestly, start shooting adrenaline if you can, because it feels awesome.
Right. That's fucking wild.
Sponsored by Adrenaline.
We
Please.
just did we were just with some music writers, right? Country western music writers from Nashville and all that. So me and my lady, and they wrote this song, and they constantly were like, you guys met doing comedy, and like, holy hell, like, how do you do that? Like, these are performers that knew, like, some real fucking country stars. Like, what the fuck? Like, you're complimenting us for standing on stage. They're like, I couldn't imagine doing that. I play a guitar on stage. I'm over here like, fuck, I can't imagine doing that. I'm trying. I've been trying to play a fucking guitar for my entire life. I fucking suck. But I own one.
Yeah.
It looks cool in the corner, like me jacking off, I guess. I don't know.
Hey, you took a class. You should be playing that thing.
Dog, I still try. But, these people have been doing it their life. Fucking, I was like, shit, I even downgraded and got a bass even, like, just to simplify it a little bit.
Downgrade.
I don't think so. I prefer it. That's why I got the bass, because that's what I want to do. But it's challenging, right? But to each their own, because comedian, that is a really wide spectrum. Stand-up comic is a different ball game, right? Because a lot of people can be funny, you can be a ghostwriter, you can be behind the scenes, and still be funny as hell. Think about how many writers are on movie sets or stand-up live or Saturday Night Live. And
everybody's favorite, like, fucking what's the everybody's like favorite, like whoever your favorite late night host is,
right?
They're funny because they have a team of writers in the back that write everything they're saying in every episode.
A round table, you know what I mean?
Prompter behind the
but in their defense, though, a lot of times, if you're talking Jimmy Fallon or Jay Leno
or Conan,
all of them, they are comics. They came up, they worked their way there.
That's
they didn't just get hired and hey, you're gonna stand there in a fucking suit and we're gonna feed you a bunch of scripts.
Yeah, but the days of them writing their opening monologue for every episode,
they might critique it a little here and there, and like kind of freelance it, but on that like you said, that script is right there. So but still, they earn that shit to get there. So
it's a lot of production. Kind of like how this used to be, right? When I used to write all this stuff, and now it's just free stuff. Do you like it better?
Come on.
All right.
You fucking can answer.
You gonna start doing stand-up?
Like, no,
so how about Grant over there?
I feel like I'd do it to like say that I've done it, but like I don't think I'd like do it. Right,
like you don't really have an interest in being a stand-up comedian.
No, I've like tried like messing around with like writing jokes and stuff, but I don't know. I just like love making people laugh in like a conversation versus like
there it is.
Going up with the purpose to make people laugh.
Right.
Like I just like trickling it in, and then people are like, "Oh, you're like funny," and I'm like, "What am I?"
Tell me more.
Zach's ghostwriter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, "What do you picture jokes there?"
Dude, hey,
what do you
everybody's favorite bits come from Grant. And you might be asking yourself, people have favorite bits of your material?
Nice.
I don't know who the fuck you are. Like, that's true.
Do you go watch him perform anywhere?
Yeah, I've watched him a couple times
Nice.
at different spots.
Support's
yeah.
key, man.
Oh yeah, dude.
That's
It's it's always like, I don't know. I a lot of comics are like, I don't invite my friends out to see my shows, or I don't take my girlfriend out to see my shows, or whatever. And I love inviting friends and family.
Fuck
and
me too. Same.
Because if the goal is to be like a world famous comedian,
right,
one day that means you will be performing in front of all of your friends and family. So why the fuck won't you start practicing at an open mic now?
Yeah.
Oh, because people are going to be like, that's lame, dude. You're a loser. I'm like, okay.
Okay.
I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
My mom's going to laugh at all my shit.
Yep.
Yeah,
Sometimes my mom comes on like every fucking one of my shows.
Yeah, she comes to all the shows.
Since she moved here, she's been to, I would say, easy 95% of my shows since she's moved in with me. Like, for real. Like,
She's
that's
always
awesome.
there.
I didn't take her, what was it, Thursday night? No. What's tonight? Saturday? So Thursday night. I didn't take her to fucking Purple Turtle. Just,
Oh,
because it has some history. I was like, Ma, I can't. She's like, I'm fine. I want to go. I was like, Mom, you don't understand. There's like, there's shit that goes down there, and it just could. But I was raised by her. So she's like, shit could go off anywhere. And I was like,
good point, Mom.
Good point, Mom.
True.
But
That's
Mom, it would make me feel better. Plus, the show doesn't start until 8, so that means, and it's like 50 minutes from here. She's like, oh, bedtime. So that's really what caught her to not go, because I gotta take my medication and go to bed.
She needs her
Love
beauty
you,
sleep.
Mom.
Grant, do you like stand-up comedy? Like, not to do it, but like, do you watch it or?
yeah, I like watching it. I like listening to podcasts with like comics on it.
Nice.
Okay.
Who's your favorite?
What, stand-up or podcast?
Well, both.
I
What's
like-
your favorite comic first?
Favorite comic first.
Right here.
Zach
Shit.
Riggins.
God.
Well, we won't count me. It's not fair. It's biased.
Next to Zach.
And
Yeah.
then your podcast is obviously your favorite.
Yeah.
But yeah, who
podcast.
is your favorite stand-up comic?
I
Okay,
like,
besides you guys.
Bill Burr a lot.
Hell yeah, Bill Burr.
And now I'm blanking on his name. Oh, Patrice O'Neill. I like Patrice.
Mhm.
All right.
Damn.
R.I.P.
R.I.P. I
Shit.
love Patrice O'Neal, man.
Fucking murderer.
Just the realness of him.
Dude.
Did you listen to Black Phillip?
Is that the latest one?
No. Black Phillip was how you were talking about Dr. Phil. Patrice O'Neal had his version, but it was Black Phillip.
Black
So
O'Neal.
you call in, and it was about sex usually, or just relationships. But then it usually turned into sex with Patrice O'Neal, and it was like a pimp. He was just pimping on the radio. It was amazing. Like, I got so much shit out of it. Like, he would have these other dudes that, like, I don't know, they're into the whole like sex threesome worlds and all that, and professionals, and it's like, man, I'm over here taking notes and shit. It was really good. If you haven't listened to it,
I'll check it
go
out.
back, because fucking it's excellent. I wish he was alive and kept doing that, because that was great, man. It was awesome.
What was it that, if you don't mind real quick,
No,
what
go
took
ahead.
him out? How did he die? I don't remember.
Diabetes.
Was it
Was it diabetes?
God,
Pretty
got
much.
another brother?
He didn't
Diabetes,
stop.
get the brothers.
Dude.
He didn't stop eating.
Diabetes, get the brothers, man.
He didn't stop eating bad
Shit.
He
Yeah,
lived
let
his
me
life,
get that
man.
fry bread.
He lived his life. Zach, what about you? Who's your? Well, let's do this. Like, wait, did we talk? Who's your best podcast?
Theo Von.
Oh fuck yeah,
The
that's
Mullet-
mullet, the mullet king himself,
Theo
Theo
Von's.
Von.
Oh, fuck.
Theo Von's
Yeah,
got
I
a
know
know
what
good
that
have
is.
podcast.
I'm
you-
going to get schooled right
oh.
now.
You got.
Enlighten me. I got to check it out.
He's a young man from Louisiana. He's
Mhm.
probably not young. He's
Oh
probably like
yeah,
30,
I wonder why
35
you
or
like
something.
his.
Yeah.
You guys have his
Yeah.
haircut.
I
That's
got
what
the
it
mullet
is.
just like him. He does guest episodes, and sometimes he does solo episodes. Those are my favorite because he just riffs off his childhood and just has these crazy fucking stories that
Yeah.
are off
Yeah.
the wall.
His dad was like 70 or something.
His dad
when
was
he
like,
had him,
like
or
yeah, like
something.
75
When he had him?
when he had him.
Like-
Yeah,
Was he adopted or like
No.
from his seed?
from his.
Right, yeah.
Holy shit.
He said that his dad was like crawling when he was like crawling too.
His dad was crawling too and he was crawling?
yeah.
He wasn't acting. He was like, come on, son. No, he really was
Yeah,
crawling.
Dude, can you do a Theo Von?
What's cracking? Nah, I can't.
Ah.
I'm not feeling southern enough right now.
Is that where you're from?
Nah,
You
I'm
from
from
Louisiana?
Las Vegas. I was
Oh,
born
okay.
inside a freaking casino right on the poker table.
I'll do one.
Craps.
I'll do one. Ready? Well, gang.
I'm upstairs.
Is that supposed to be
Is
Theo
that
Von?
it? Gang.
He said, what the fuck was that?
Yeah,
In other
yeah, dude.
There you
My dad was crawling around to me when I was crawling around to him, dude.
words? Damn.
That's not a Theo Von.
No, that was
it's
good.
close, I
That was
guess.
good.
Is he a yee guy? Does he do that shit?
Uh,
Yee yee.
Nah.
No, he doesn't do that one. Okay.
He's cool as fuck. You got to
I'll have
check
to
out
check him
Theo. Who's your who did you grow up? Like, who was your first comedian that you like grew up watching? Because you said as a kid you were like, I'm gonna do this.
Yeah.
Like, who were you watching? Who was that first one that you remember?
So the first ones, there's 3 of them that I can remember off the top of my head. I grew up watching a lot of Jim Gaffigan,
Okay.
Oh,
Brian Regan,
yes.
and Dane Cook.
Dang.
Oh man,
Fucking A.
I got to
Okay.
see Brian Regan live at the
Oh,
Improv
shit, really?
one- Yeah, dude.
When was that?
Fucking.
Oh, and
years
then
ago.
and then eventually Jeff Dunham after
Okay.
a while.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dude, fucking genius right there, man. God damn.
Dude,
All of
Ahmed the
them.
Terrorist
Fuck, all of it.
will go down as some of the greatest material ever.
By far.
Yeah.
By far. God,
Yeah.
we used to watch
Still,
that shit.
are those still like your greatest, or do you have like?
No,
Better
my I would say like
today.
my sense of humor has like totally
Yeah,
changed. Like Brian Regan, I respect the fuck out of what he does of
Right.
becoming one of the most
the clean.
prolific and famous comics while also being clean
Yeah.
exclusively. Like that's insanely hard to
That's
do.
fucking challenging as
Yeah.
shit. And do you wonder if he like
But, like-
swears off the books though when he's not on stage?
Probably.
Yeah.
Speaks freely. Fucking
He's gotta.
dirty, fucking bitch.
Yeah,
fuck,
he's
bitch,
gotta.
You know what I mean? But
Yeah. But yeah, like but nowadays like that's not the type of comedy I want to listen to is, someone talking about like, "Hey, my wife bought a chihuahua and I don't want to drive around with a chihuahua." Like I don't give a fuck about those jokes anymore.
Fuck chihuahuas.
But
Right.
yeah, now my favorite comic, he's not world famous by any means, Nick Mullen. If you've ever listened to the podcast Come Town,
No.
Oh.
He started Cumtown, and now he has another show that he does, the Adam Friedland Show.
Mm-hmm.
But he's been my favorite comic for like the last few years now, even before I got into comedy.
Nick Mullen.
Yeah,
Did
Nick Mullen.
Like, did you go see a show, or is
I've never seen him live, and that's just because like timing wise. So when I first got into him, he had actually stopped doing stand up. He didn't want to do it anymore. He just wanted to focus on the podcast. And then when I got out of the Army and moved back to Arizona, was around the time he started touring again. And ever since then, whenever he comes to Phoenix, I'm always fucking busy.
Right.
And I'm not about to go to California to go see a 30-minute show.
Don't you hate that shit? Like, that shit irks me, man.
Yeah.
Like, when there's comics in town that I have been wanting to see for years,
Yeah.
and I just can't because my schedule, it's like,
Yep.
fucking god damn it.
Yep, you got a tight schedule there,
Fuck,
KevTheAllstar.com.
man.
Tight asshole too.
Hope so.
You gotta have curly hair to fuck with me.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm just letting them all know.
There's a party here of it. Thank you guys for being here, man. Adding to the funny. Do you have
fuck yeah.
anything that you want to like promote?
Yeah.
Dude,
The handles, stuff like that.
Yeah, we got a phone number now. It's 24/7, so you can call in and leave a voicemail.
Oh hell yeah.
Or you can call in on Mondays around 5 when we're recording.
Okay.
But the number is 737-708-7289.
Nice.
Alright.
And then,
Yeah.
so you want people to call? Can they leave a message?
Call, leave a voicemail. Yes, please.
How long is the voicemail?
You be the first to test it out. Let's see how long you can
Yeah.
leave a voicemail
Before
for.
it cuts you
Yeah.
off.
We'll play it on the podcast.
as psychotic as you want to fucking make it, dude.
Yeah.
God damn.
So
Yeah.
you're asking for people to call in. They
Yeah.
said either on Mondays, 5 o'clock, which is what, Mountain Standard Time, or what are we here? Arizona time, whatever. You
We're like
figured
on
out.
our own
Yeah.
time, which is weird. We're mountain,
We do what
but
we
we're still
want.
weird. Actually, no, we're original. Everyone else is fucking weird.
Right.
So far, we got like no East Coast fans. So when we say 5, like everyone
You know
knows
what
it
it
means
is. We're on the
this.
same
Yeah,
thing.
West Coast side. Yeah.
All right. So you want people to call in, cool,
Check
and
us
then
out.
just to call in,
all our
whatever.
platforms with Desert Rats with a Z.
Fuck yeah.
And
Yeah.
if you want to shoot us an email too, we got that. It's just Desert Rats, just like it's spelled everywhere else. DesertRatz Podcast @gmail.com.
Nice.
Yeah.
All
So
right.
yeah, we read the emails, whatever you send us on the podcast. Keep in mind, so far it's fucking audio only. So if you send us a YouTube link, Angel, no one can see it.
Yeah, Angel.
Dude, there's
Do you
this.
have social media links though too, like
Uh,
for
yeah.
the podcast or individually? Or?
So the podcast social media link we're gonna launch at the year, right?
Mm.
Yeah, on the year episode. But so far we just promote it through our own personal ones. So mine on Instagram is pretty much the only thing I do is _cherry 35 CHERRY and then 35.
Yeah.
And
What's your
my
Instagram?
Instagram handle is focus push button. Just as simple as that.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Cool. That's you. I was like, okay, now I know. I saw you
Oh, yeah.
follow, and I was just like, who's this? All right, awesome. Very nice to meet you, Grant.
Yeah.
Zach, sir, hopefully we see you at the open mic soon.
Oh, yeah, of course.
And more shows.
Yeah.
Everybody book Zach Perkins. Very funny comedian.
Yes, please.
KevTheAllstar.com. You have anything to promote, sir?
The Roadhouse shows every other Saturday.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Got it
yeah.
down to
Fuck
2
yeah.
hours, baby.
Got it down to 2. Oh yeah, we switched up from 3-hour shows from 7 to 10. Which only the
did it.
grind. We grind
We
that shit
did
out. 13 shows strong.
Dang,
But
we did that
not
shit.
that I'm counting. Okay, fuck that. I'm counting. Entrepreneurship. I'm paying attention to my numbers.
Yep.
So we did some talking to the ownership and everything, and we cut it down to 2 hours, but we're running to 7:30 to 9:30. Everybody get out by 10.
Hell
So
yeah.
so buy some time. Has lowered the comedic lineup as well from 13 to 8.
Yep.
13 counting myself, so now 9, I guess, counting myself. But that's been a blessing. So we'll
Yeah.
see what's up.
You got any movies you're doing lately?
Nah, man.
No.
We'll see what's up.
No.
While I was in Hawaii, shout out to the people out there. I hit a couple stages while I was there. That's where I was gone, and school, and just doing all kinds of shit.
Life.
But life. Not to say the podcast ain't life, but Don already knew. We talked before this whole thing kicked off. So
Yep.
that's
got
really
you.
it, man. We just trying to. We got some shows. We got a roast coming up.
Oh,
The
yeah.
22nd. I don't know if this will be out yet
Yikes.
or if
Not-
it'll be done, but whatever.
They're
We're going
roasting
to roast
me.
his fucking ass
I asked for it.
on July 22nd.
Ugh.
Tell them why we're going to roast
It'll
you,
be
though.
fun.
So how about you? That's the shows. And you can check me out. All my social media is at Kev The Allstar or KevTheAllstar.com. I'm on all that shit. So.
Yep, and
Appreciate
All
you.
Stars United LLC comedy show. Follow that
Thank
as
you, my
well
man.
on Instagram.
Yeah.
Because that's where we're gonna perform tonight. He started him up again. It's gonna be awesome. Go to the Roadhouse free. Got great food, great drinks. What was your question to me again?
Why are we roasting you?
Why are you?
Why are we
me?
roasting you, sir?
So I am going to be leaving the state of Arizona. Yep.
The
I'm
podcast
getting locked
will?
up, folks. No. I'm going to California. My daughter's out there, so going out there for family reasons.
That's a pause.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Doing big boy shit. Fatherly shit right there. Y'all don't know nothing about that.
For you, mija. But I am not. I don't want this to be like a closing off this area. So we're just gonna keep doing the podcast. We're gonna just figure it out. Maybe a little green screen. I mean, not green screen. It'll be all the same.
Be like we're right here.
It'll be all the same. But yeah, you won't be able to see it anyway because you're gonna have to subscribe to the Patreon, like I was just taught today. But subscribe to the Patreon, subscribe to the YouTube, also the Instagram. It's all the DUM Podcast. What else
Facebook.
is going? The Facebook as
Facebook's on
well.
the Facebook business.
We've got DUM Podcast T-shirts. Hit us up. It'll be down in the comments in every episode, as well as these gentlemen's information, tags, everything.
Fuck it.
Thank
And-
you all for watching. Yeah, what?
Really quick, just to clarify for whoever it was that left that comment, I won't say you because fuck you. All of our details, if you paid attention to what Don just said, is in the description in the bottom on the YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Do you know how much he'd have to fucking type if he put that on Instagram? Just follow the fucking instructions that he just said. It's not that hard. All right? So, I
Thanks,
won't answer
man.
your dumbass comment, but I just did. So follow on YouTube and you get all the details you need. Love
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, love you, dumbass. Thanks for watching. Stay safe. Have fun in life, folks.
And remember to live to laugh, laugh to live, because without laughter, what's the point?
True. Peace.
The Lord.
Lord.